All right. Thank you for joining us tonight. We have a very special show. I think I sprung this on the guys last minute. I know they're nervous, but here's what we're going to do. I selected 4 photos that have never been published, have never been seen on my Instagram or my website. I just emailed the photos to the other 3 photographers on Open Shutter, and they are going to edit those photos live for you. And with that being said, here they are. Look at the anticipation in their eyes.
Hey guys,
thank you so much for the opportunity, Brian.
So I think the premise is basically like, I just sent the photos to you guys. You guys can go ahead and put them in Lightroom now if you haven't already done so. And so they haven't touched these photos. And then what we're going to do is they're going to share screens with us or with me. And then I'm going to hop in on them.
Yeah.
Either directed by the comments on the show or just kind of like see what people are doing. And so when we hop in, I'll let you guys know that we're watching, and maybe you could just kind of like walk us through like what you're doing.
Yeah, man. I like it.
Cool.
I love it.
cool.
I'm excited.
Hey, Brian, what's the name of the folder in which the pictures are?
It's the folder that
It's today's date.
it says live edits and then today's date.
Okay.
As usual, we're very prepared.
I see it.
This is what happens when you have to restart your computer 10 minutes before.
See, you know what? I need to give the guys a head start, you know.
I just want to say that Brian is 1 subscriber short of 800. So we were saying that the goal of the whole show is to get Brian 1 subscriber. So if you're not subscribed to Brian, just subscribe.
Check him out. Let's get
He's
him to 800.
actually not going to let us leave the show until he gets to 800.
Yeah, the show's just gonna keep going.
I want to have dinner tonight. So.
And maybe who knows when someone's gonna be watching this video? Maybe in the future, I'm talking about 800, and I could have 8,000.
Could.
Here we are talking about 800.
That's true. That's true.
Did you find those photos?
I did.
Oh, the other Brian is in the comments.
Fantastic.
Hey, Brian.
Who's all here? Someone, you guys can all say hello in the comments.
Yeah. Hello.
Please like this video.
If you don't already know me, my name is Mr. Brian James. I am 1 subscriber short of 800. I'd love it if you subscribe. If you're not following me on Instagram, it is just below my chest here. And my website is www.mrbrianjames.com.
Yeah.
And there it is right there. I think it's pretty nice. Maybe you should give me a visit. I also have a blog. I'm a little bit behind, but I do have another blog that I'll be releasing
Soon?
Let's say tomorrow. Let's say
Tomorrow.
Friday.
What's
Give
it
myself
on?
till Friday.
What's the blog on?
Friday.
What's the blog?
It's going to be on Steel Wool. Steel Wool, which you just covered in one of your last
Awesome.
meetups, but I'm going to put it into a written format.
Should come to the
To
workshop.
help everybody out. Paul, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Paul. I am 8,000 subscribers short of 800. So I'm a local photographer here in Toronto, and I run a photography group called Get Out Shoot. Visit us at getoutshoot.com. I do vlogs of the meetups, and I'm dropping a vlog right after the show, so go check it out. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So thanks, everyone, for jumping on, and thanks, Brian, for the opportunity to edit your work.
Yeah.
It's a massive privilege.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
All right.
photos?
My name is Evans. You can find me on Instagram, Eba46. On YouTube as well. I do a lot of portraits, weddings, and a lot of general stuff. So yeah, just check it out, and I'm excited for this challenge. Let the best editor win.
What's the prize anyway?
Yeah.
Oh, you just have to lift up your hand and say, "Yeah, I won." That's it. Bragging rights. Bragging rights. You know.
I thought Brian was going to buy me a
Bragging
Sony.
rights.
I thought Brian was going to buy me a Sony or something.
I can let you borrow it, Tony, but I can't really afford to give you one.
Yeah.
And last but not least,
My name is Selorm. I am right about 240 subscribers away from 1,000. Just gonna throw it out there. And I'm excited for today's show. So we'll see. He put this on us last minute, but we'll see. I have some of his presets loaded and ready to go. I'm just gonna slap them on there.
There's no
So
rule.
yes, if you haven't
Whatever you
checked out
want.
Brian's presets, he makes nice presets on his YouTube. And today, please subscribe because we need to leave this show so we can get on with our lives.
Need to.
He's not gonna let us off if he doesn't get.
We're not joking. He's actually not gonna say.
Yeah. Last time I ran a live show for 2 hours, I got 55,000 watch hours or something like that. Insane.
Yeah.
All right, guys, you ready to go?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
How do we just start editing?
The first photo we're gonna do is the picture of the Salt Lake Flats in Salt Lake City, Utah. There's a little mountain in the background. There should be 2 people standing there, I believe.
Yep.
Go ahead and pop that open.
Got it. Yeah, I got it, man. So this is in Utah.
This was in Utah. So I gave the photographers 4 different types of photos. I gave a sunset, which is they're going to work on now, a city urban shot, street photography, and then I gave them a portrait last. So we'll see what we can get to. Gentlemen, there's a 10-minute timer on the clock.
10 minutes.
It's time.
10-minute timer on the clock.
Wow. So we just edit for 10 minutes silently? Like, how do we do this? Or do you want me to explain our process?
Paul is editing already.
I'm already going, man. I want to win.
I got you up, Paul. So you tell us what
you're
you're doing.
So essentially, let me just go from the start. Because, I mean...
Have you seen like the Bake Off contest where they'll come and just ask you a few questions and then move on?
So here's the very first thing I do when I edit in Lightroom is I go to the auto edit. Very first thing, because bam, so it's done.
Right? All right, so there we go.
What I did there. Now, second thing I do, I turn down the sharpening. I do these 2 boxes. I want to make sure it's level.
This was shot with my DJI Mavic Pro.
So it's level. So now I just basically go through the sliders, right? Like I just want to. I kind of like the sky. No, I might have to use, let's just see. Gonna use a grad filter. I'm not gonna use Luminar. But,
okay. Because it's a pretty nice sky, right?
Yeah, like the sky's already good, right? So I don't know. I want to see how it looks. Yeah. It's a lot of pressure when someone's talking to you.
Let's check in with Evans. Evans, what have you done so far?
So far, I always start my edits from the calibration tab.
Yeah.
The reason why I started this one from here specifically is the blues in the sky. I like to usually shift my blues towards the teals a little bit. And then I bring up the primary reds a little bit just to bring out some of that redness in the sky. So that's what I do most of the time before I even touch anything. And since this is a landscape photo, I'm not really worried about the sharpening because I'm going to sharpen it up a little bit more because it's landscape. But if you look in the primary tab, what I have done right here, the exposure seems okay for me, but I've just brought down the highlights a little bit just to give more definition in the sky. And then I've opened up the shadows a little bit more so I can get more of the foreground as well.
You have
that's where
you have your exposure warning on.
Oh yeah, I usually just turn that on, but I go with it according to my eyes and taste. But usually that is just supposed to guide me to see where it's really blown out. And I also turn on my shadow indicator sometimes. But for the shadows, sometimes I purposely crush them, just put them down a little bit more. And for those that don't know, you can actually just use the curve here as well and just click on the curves and drag to adjust as well. And I adjust them just to taste and to a little bit more of contrast in there. So all the blue lines you're seeing there are basically pure black spots, right? For some images, I like to have some pure black spots in there just to bring up the contrast. But in some too, you may want to not do it. But for this edit, that's what I'm going for.
It's already looking cool. All right, let's hop in and see what Selorm's doing.
All right.
Selorm.
All right. Yep.
Is it done? You got 7 minutes left.
All right. So, I mean, first of all, there was a guy to the far right. I took him out.
Yes, thank you. I was hoping someone would do that.
And I on the far left, what I did was I checked for highlights in the image when I started. and there was a lot of highlights in the image. So I cropped in a little bit so I didn't have to deal with too much of that. And then I went down to reduce my highlights, but I guess I didn't reduce it enough. But for clouds, I don't mind if there is some in there, just not too much. And the next thing I did was white balance and exposure, contrast, a little bit more contrast. I opened up the shadows. And then here, there's one thing I see that I'm going to do right now. Ooh, I did a little curve. Yes, a little S curve just to give it more contrast and make the brights pop up a little bit and bring the shadows up. And then there's one thing I'm going to do right now, which I'm just seeing, is the luminance. When you zoom in, you see there's a lot of color noise here.
Yep.
So in luminance, I'm going to pull this color to smoothen that out just a little bit, just so the color noise is not too much. And I can fight that with a little bit more contrasts. And then I'm going to calibrate and bring up my...
If you shoot at night, use that luminance slider to get rid of some of that noise. If you don't have the best camera in the world, just saying.
And then I'm going to the calibration panel again to increase my blues a lot. I like my blues a lot, and I like to keep it right there. So that's what I've done so far. And right now I might give it a little bit of a vignette, or I might actually put a graduation filter from the left to reduce the light a little bit. So I'm gonna do that right now.
All right. Let's check back in with Paul.
Yeah, man.
Pressure's on, buddy. Wow, this is already coming together.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I kind of wanted to make it look like another planet, but it wasn't really. I was trying to make it I was kind of use like a grad filter and kind of maybe darken.
Well, interesting that you say that, because when I was there, it was for the first time in my life, I felt like I was on another planet.
Yeah, exactly. So like my thing with editing is that you want to edit to the feel of the photo. Like if it's like winter scene, you want to make the photo cold. If it's a summer scene, you want to make the photo warm, right? So kind of basics.
Yeah, it was a really cool place.
It's next meetup.
Oh man, I wish I could go back there. I would encourage anyone to go there if you get the chance. And I was only there for because I was with other people, right? So you kind of have to. We were all band sharing, if you will. And I think after maybe like an hour, they were like, "Yeah, let's get out of here." I was like, "Oh,
really?"
So yeah,
that's the thing. You got to go with photographers.
Yeah, people that aren't photographers don't want to hang out with you.
No.
Watch you shoot.
No.
All right.
So basically, I use a grab filter at the top for the sky. I use a grab filter at the bottom for the foreground, just to.
So you made that? It's like nighttime, man. Like you.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of got like a weird vibe to it. It's like the battle between good and evil kind of thing.
I like dark photos, so.
Yeah.
We're gonna secretly pop in on somebody else, and we're not gonna say anything at all.
Oh.
That's cool.
Since they're editing away, they're not gonna know. Oh, except for maybe. Except Evans probably has 2 monitors. He might know. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
I do too. I know.
I will have 2 monitors soon.
Yeah.
See, we got some radio filters happening here. Pulling out all the tricks.
I'm sharing your stream on my Facebook now.
All right.
Editing competition with my friends.
You just I know what's happening. You're gonna get them all on here to vote for you, probably, right?
Nice trick.
Let me tell you something. There are so many ways to win, man. It doesn't always have to be fair.
All right. So for those of you, I know a few of you are just joining us now. We are doing a live editing competition. There's 2 minutes left in this round. These gentlemen did not see these photos. These are all taken by me until right before we started the show. So we're just having them edit live. We're checking in with them, and they're explaining to us their processes or processes, depends on where you're from. And and we're learning a little bit. And wow, these photos are looking good.
Like a mint. Now, Brian, do you want these photos that you can post for your IG or?
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Give some shout outs to you guys.
Yeah.
And I sent these, I haven't edited any of these. That's why I sent them. They were like saved as like, favorites that I just never got to edit.
The archive. It's the archive pandemic folder.
So Meeks is painting. We have 60 seconds left.
You are spying on me for real.
60
It's like grade 6 math
left.
all over again. It's like grade 6 math all over again.
Oh man, that looks good too. Oh, I like all these. Look, what do we got going on here? It's crushing it.
Boom.
Folks, if you're just joining us now, look at the intense look on their face. They're blowing through these photos.
I feel like a
This is great because I have no pressure whatsoever, but these guys are like, they have everything, right?
I know what I'm doing next week.
All right, guys, I'm going to count down from 10.
Yeah.
9, 8, 7,
Right.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, hands up. Hands up. Evan.
Hands up.
Hey.
I can edit with my foot.
All right. So do me a favor on your Lightroom, hit the F key, make it full screen.
All right.
Yep.
We good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good.
Everyone's full screen.
Yep.
All right. Now, Paul,
Yeah.
you're on the big screen now. Before we show your photo, is there
Yeah.
anything you want to say?
Vote for me for real change.
for real change. He sounds like a U.S. politician.
Yeah.
All right, and here is Paul's. Look at that beauty right there. Look at that beauty. Very nice, bro. Very nice. You definitely made it feel different.
I like this,
I almost feel like the moon's behind me and the sun's in front
I
of
was
me.
trying to make it like the moon, yeah, in the foreground.
Yeah, well, it feels like the moon. Like when you're walking on this, it's unlike anything I've ever walked on. It really feels like the moon. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Edit to the feel.
All right.
Cool.
So that's Paul's. And we're moving on. Let's do Selorm's not in full screen because he's cheating.
I was.
You were cheating, weren't you?
I'm trying to share your live link.
Uh-huh. Wow, you see that's why when I jump in, All right, but we'll trust him. Kim said she loved purple. Thank you, Kim. I'm sure Paul appreciate that.
Oh, man.
All right, what do you want to say for yourself? I think this looks great, man.
Oh wait, that's my picture?
Oh, thank you, Blackberry.
Remember what you
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, for me, I try to get it as natural as possible and just make it pop a little bit and I try to bring a little bit of attention to the two guys in the middle. So
I saw with the radio filter, right?
Yes.
One of those two guys is me.
Okay. See, there you go.
It's probably the best self-portrait I've ever had. Thank you.
Yep.
Cool. Very nice. I like how you put the. Did you use a graduated filter on the side as well with the?
I did on the left side, and then what I did was I tried to brush it away from the line, but I didn't get to the sky. So it was like a sudden stop from the left side on the sky. If you look at it,
that's all right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to Evans. Evans, tell us what you got here. Very nice.
Okay, so I did basic adjustments. I shifted the blues a little bit in the calibration tab, and on the left hand side, I put in a little bit of a gradient filter. The radar, which I forgot which one it is. But one of the filters to kind of darken the left hand side a little bit. And then in the middle where the guys are, I put a radar filter to bring them up just a little bit. And then I put a little bit of a vignette around it, but I also use the gradient filter from the top to kind of bring the top down a little bit and try to bring a little bit more of an attention to them. But I wanted to go for that dark, moody vibe, not too bright, not too dark.
Yeah.
Good, man. I like it.
Love it.
Nice.
Very good.
Good.
I like what I most like about this edit is the detail.
Yeah.
Because you can't even like I don't know, the detail there was so cool.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
All right, guys. In interest of time, those are all excellent. We're gonna jump into the next photograph, which will be the city, the urban street.
Oh no!
Yeah.
This is
Chicago.
this is what I threw in my hat.
Chicago.
Yes.
Chicago.
Let's bring it on.
Yeah,
Now
I'm
he's generally a
trying-
portrait photographer, which is why I did put a portrait in the mix.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Why?
Yeah, man.
Here they are. Look at that. All right. Now we're gonna hop in. Let's see. Who are we gonna spy on now? I see no one's used presets yet. I'm very proud of you guys.
Man. Don't be lazy. Except download Brian's presets though.
Yeah. Please subscribe to my website, www.brianjames.com. You can get free presets. I don't charge for them. Not yet.
Not yet. So get them while they're free.
I'm trying to build a fan base
Yeah,
by
man.
giving away free things.
It's about the people.
So why these gentlemen are editing, I'll just tell a quick story. You know what? I haven't even looked it up yet, but I was on the I was on the street shooting in Toronto, and I ran into Alan Palander and Chris Howe on the street, and we got to talking just a little bit. Super, super nice guys. Gave me so much advice. I wish I had written all of it down, but basically the message was just to keep going. No matter how many followers you have, no matter how many likes you have, just keep pushing. And Chris actually he told me to Google this. So anyone out there that's a photographer that's maybe trying to make a business out of this, he told me it's called the 1,000 follower rule, I believe. And so basically the premise of this is if you have 1,000 followers that are really digging your stuff, they can support you. So I'm just going to quickly look at the.
Yeah.
Oh, it's called the 1,000 True Fan Theory Explained. So go ahead and check that out. You can find it on Google. 1,000 Fans Theory Explained. So hopefully that'll be a little bit of encouragement for all of us, because I don't know if I have 1,000 people that really love me, but maybe I have 100. So that's a good start. I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Also, my suggestion is don't look at the numbers too much, because numbers will kill you.
Even because I mentioned that when I saw Alan first, I was like, hey, I just watched your video, and one of Peter McKinnon's last videos was with Alan, and they were saying how Alan called Pete and said, hey, you need to delete that photo, and Pete was like, but it's got 200,000 likes. He's like, it's not good.
Exactly, it's not good. But Alan's a really good photographer, though. Like, he's like legit.
Yeah. Kim said, do they work with the Cloud Lightroom? Kim, write me.
I'm working with Lightroom Classic.
Okay.
I'm working with the Classic too.
Yeah, we're all working with the Classic, but you can still do the same edits on mobile Lightroom.
Here we are spying on Meek's photography again, and it looks as if he's cropped my photo yet again. It looks like he did the old Instagram crop. It looks like an 8:10 ratio.
Yeah, you got it all right.
He might be frozen as well. I can hear his audio, but it doesn't look like he's moving.
Oh no!
That's all right. You're making a nice face. We jump in on Evans here, and Evans is taking out the nasty lens dust that I had.
Yep.
And what tool are you using for those of us that?
I'm just using the spot removal tool. So there's the spot removal tool right here. And then you have two options. You have an option to clone or to heal. If it's a portrait, I usually will heal instead of cloning. In a landscape or in the sky like this, I can just clone. So basically, you just sample where you draw a circle around where you want to take out. And then you have the circle there, and you can really move it around to pick the area where you want to kind of clone from or heal from. So I'm going to switch it back to clone. And my opacity needs to be up. That's why it wasn't taking effect. So you can play around with the opacity, right? And then that acts like your blending option or blending mode. All right, so for this one as well.
I once blew up a photo pretty big and printed it out, and then when I got it back from the store, I was like, I didn't take out my lens dust, so that's embarrassing. Let's see what Paul's doing. Paul's got the graduated filters happening again. Ooh,
It's Batman.
ooh.
Just in the bad signal. Trying to make this reflection go.
We have 3 minutes left, gentlemen. 3
Really?
minutes.
That's started.
And this edit.
We just started. What about something like this?
What was that? What did you just do?
I just did black and white at the top. The battle between good and evil. It's the new Batman poster. Basically.
Oh, look at this attention to detail. Selorm is painting on the buildings, and it looks like what is he adding here? He's adding. Can you tell us? Are you adding clarity?
I am adding clarity, and I'm bringing up the shadows.
Bringing up the shadows.
A little bit of exposure down here.
That's pro. That's pro right there. Guys, look how he leans into the photo when he's painting.
Well, I hope my video freezes again on you guys.
He is right. He is right in there. Now he's backing up. Now he feels. Get in there. Get in there.
Oh shoot! Oh, how much more time do we have?
For you, 2.5 minutes.
All right. Let me see. This will be my second time ever using Luminar.
Oh, snap. All right, well, I just dropped in on Evans. He's up to now, folks.
How do I get to the sky replacement tab? We'll see. I'll find it up there.
Yeah, go to AI.
AI, okay, there.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, man.
Loading it up.
Come on, load up. Let's go.
You know what? I'm going to allow this because I'm going to plug myself one more time. If you go on my website, I have a blog for easy sky replacement, and there's a link to Luminar 4. It's so easy, so amazing. We'll see if he can do this in under 2 minutes. He should be able to, actually.
Hold on.
Go to AI.
Am I in the AI enhance?
And then go down to the next one down. No. The paintbrush canvas, the one.
I can't see. Oh, this guy right
that
here.
One. Mm-hmm. There's sky replacement.
AI sky replacement. Now the question is, what kind of sky do I want for this?
So if you go on my blog, look at the sky replacement. I have links to Luminar. I will make $10 off of you if you do purchase it, but it is pretty damn cool. So I'm gonna skip away from you because I don't want to. I don't want to look at that.
Oh.
Okay, but I don't want to give it away. Let's be surprised. And looks like Evans is still painting.
All right, now that I'm done here, I have to hit apply.
Evans, that looks a lot like something how I would edit. So that's pretty cool.
It's
like
your image, right? So I gotta go with your style.
Very cool. Very cool. Hopping to see what Paul's. He's got a radial adjustment here. Looks like he's probably bringing out the car. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Make those headlights shine.
Yeah, buddy. That's the only good thing about this photo.
We got 1 minute. I assume he's talking about his editing and not my photography, but that's okay.
Yes. My edits, not your photo.
So we have 1 minute left. Let's get a sneak peek of what Meeks is doing here. Oh, he's already changed the sky.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm loving it. Oh man, this Luminar feels like cheating, you know. I don't know. I feel like I just did something dirty.
You just feel like you took the easy way out.
All right, 10 seconds on the clock. 9,
Oh,
8,
man.
7, 6. Meeks, I'll let you go last so you can pop it back into Lightroom or whatever. Just trying to make it full screen. 5.
Wait, you like what?
4. I'll give you a few extra seconds if you're gonna pop it back into Lightroom. It's up to you.
I am back in Lightroom.
Oh, okay. 3,
Yeah.
2, and 1.
Hands up.
Get
All done, gentlemen. Let's go
That's
full
key.
screen. Selorm, you're done already?
I'm done.
You're good?
I'm done, man. I don't know what you guys are waiting for. I've been done.
Let's put it up on the big screen.
All right.
Woo! Bam! Look at that sky. It went from a shitty rainy day in Chicago. I can say shitty, right? I think so. It went from a shitty rainy day in Chicago to sun's coming out, beautiful. Yep. And how long did that take to add that sky?
It took a few seconds. I randomly clicked. It was the very second sky I clicked. I'm like, yeah, the color matched with like the glass a little bit. I'm like, yeah, that's
Don't
good
exaggerate.
enough.
Don't exaggerate. How many seconds did it actually take?
I'm serious. Like it took like 2 seconds.
2 seconds, folks. Yeah. Go ahead, check out my website. Click on Luminar 4. Give it a try. There's a free 7-day trial if you like. I think if you type in Brian James, Mr. Brian James, no dot, I think you get an extra 10% off. All right. Very cool. I like it. The only thing that Luminar, I'll tell you that lacks, that you can't do a Luminar, at least nearest I can tell that you can't do a Photoshop, is at the very bottom you can't mirror that sky down into the reflection.
The reflection.
And so since I shoot so many reflection shots, I don't use Luminar when I'm doing a reflection. But otherwise, it works very well. And can you zoom up to the bell tower on that building? A bit, like the top right.
Yeah.
Yep. I just want to like take a look at the masking. You know what I mean? It did really well.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I mean,
a one-click edit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For a one-click edit, that was dope. Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
These days, whenever I have to do a sky replacement, I never even attempt Photoshop. I just go into like Luminar.
Nobody has time, man.
It saves you time. It's get it done in 2 seconds, 3 seconds, instead of spending 20 minutes trying to replace the sky.
Super easy. All right, Evans.
Well, so what I did was I stayed with the dark and moody team, but along the walls and the car lights, I painted in a little bit of exposure, and also kind of shifted the colors a little bit to the orange side to make the lights pop out a little bit more. Right?
It's nice.
Very nice.
Nothing much.
It's a good job.
That looks like one of my edits. I'm not allowed to say that probably because it's. I think it looks good. Real good.
Good job. Good job.
And if you haven't been to Chicago, like what an amazing place to shoot, by the way. I wish I had been there longer. All my trips are short. They're always like 2 days.
Yeah, man.
All right.
We got an open meetup.
Paulie went good versus evil here.
Yeah, man.
What is that? Did you not take off the lens dust, or is that a bird flying in the sky?
I don't know. It could be lens dust.
That's the lens dust.
The lens dust.
It's a bird now. It's
a bird.
He put it in there. He put the bird in there.
I actually put lens dust in the photo. There's like a new slider now, lens dust. You just
cool.
Max.
That's very interesting. I don't. This for me, I would just take down the blues just a little bit, but otherwise, I like mine is the lens dust. I think it's a cool rendition for sure.
Fun.
What was I gonna say? Oh, also in Luminar, you can just add birds like with one click.
Yeah.
Like literally, you could just add a bunch of birds. Just take.
You can add birds, even if you want a rocket. You can add it one click.
A rocket. I did see that. And I don't know why you would want that, but
I know.
All right, guys. So we're moving on to. We're gonna do the portrait now.
Okay.
Do the portrait.
Right.
I'm gonna allow 12 minutes for this.
12 minutes.
You know, because maybe
12 minutes.
Is that enough, guys? Because this is a 1 hour.
Enough for me.
Ooh, 10 it is. 10 it is. So at 8:16, this round will be over. Oh, we got a vote. We got our first vote. It says Meek's photography took that round from Meek.
Oh,
Ooh.
And I'm
thanks, Black Warriors.
90% sure that you invited them to your
I did not.
so you can give votes. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, they're all great. They're all great. All different, all great.
Wait, so have we started?
Yes.
Yeah, you started.
Mix, were you sleeping?
I gotta keep giving you guys. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Let's see. We're on Paul's screen here.
Yeah,
Now,
buddy.
Paul, you're not normally a portrait editor per se, right?
Per se, no.
But you've been learning from these guys.
Yeah, buddy. Meeks and Evans are the pros.
So it looks
I
like
just
you
scheduled a
straighten it out.
portrait meetup today.
We got a little bit of a crop. Straighten it out. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I don't know. I just found the like distracting. For some
So you're
reason.
bringing this in right to the face.
Boom. Oh, where was this shot, Brian?
Is it Queens Park? Queens?
Yeah.
Toronto?
Okay.
Is that what it's called?
Well, there's a Queen's Park, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was it then. It's near the ROM, actually.
Okay.
Let's jump in with Meeks here. Meeks is taking out all the skin imperfections.
Yes, sir.
Still in Lightroom. I wonder if anyone will jump to Photoshop. The viewers want to know.
With 10 minutes.
Find out.
If you can do that, hire me.
This is where the tricks in the bag comes out, you know?
Exactly.
Oh, another vote came in late. Said Evan won the first round with the sunset.
Oh, yeah?
Cool,
yes,
cool.
yes.
Oh, what do we got going on? What are you doing, Selorm?
So I am going to apply a little bit of a texture removal, not clarity. Don't use clarity for skin. Well, unless you just use it very.
So this is like a Photoshop cheat when you're in a hurry and you only got 10 minutes to edit.
Exactly. You can bring down the texture a little bit and you'll trick the eyes not to see the imperfections.
I did not know that.
Somebody said she's got a crush on her. I don't know if do you have a crush on her with the black face or no?
Your channel is about to get deleted.
Oh, I can't say that. I'll give a
You know what? The AI picks up random stuff. Did you guys know that last week when I had Ade on,
Yeah.
I almost got a copyright strike.
How?
Why?
The music he had put behind
Yeah.
his slideshow
His live show, yeah.
was not royalty free. So
What happened?
they were trying to get me for it, but I was able to remove the music. Like YouTube has a tool. It took several hours, but yeah, I stripped the music and I was fine.
Jeez.
Guys, I just hopped in. We're looking at Evans right now. Damn. I don't know if Paul and Selorm, I don't know if you can't see what he's doing right now, but you guys need to step it up. You guys need to step it up.
Oh man.
Can you just send me this? I'm just gonna post this. I'm not even gonna edit this.
There's one last trick up in my sleeves that I use.
What is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
And that is to go into Color Effects Pro. So you see how Mix is busy doing all his skin imperfections and stuff?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that in 2 clicks.
But you got a special add-on though, which is fine.
Yeah, it's a plugin.
Yeah, it's called technology.
Wait, what just happened here?
Technology. Oh, see, you're plugging.
All right. How is the timekeeping going? How much more time do we have?
5 minutes.
Yeah, 5.5 minutes. Let's jump
Geez,
in.
I haven't even started editing the actual photo.
Paul's adding some color. I don't even know how he's doing that. Paul, how do you add the colors to the hand like that?
I put a rad filter on her hand.
It looks like she's like there's a neon
Oh.
right there behind the photographer.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now I'm stuck because I didn't activate this thing on this computer. Okay, let's cancel you out for now.
You can do it. You can do it.
There, we don't want to view that.
You know what? Editing under pressure is no joke, man.
It's not.
No joke, man. Like,
Yep.
I forget everything.
Being asked Fortnite
when
or
you are
Call
timed and you gotta get things going, right?
Yeah.
I don't play.
it should be like for a job. It should be like a job interview.
Meeks Photography. Look at this professionalism, folks. This is what you pay for when you hire a photographer. Okay, it's not. They don't just show up with their camera.
Yep.
And this is a pressure edit. This isn't like, I'm only giving them 10 minutes. Sometimes I spend 30 minutes on a portrait if it's close up, for sure. And I think I'm pretty quick. But all right, let's check back in here. Don't know what he's doing. We'll come back to him. Oh, he brought it down. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments. Drop some comments. What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think is going to win this round? What's your what's your, I almost said predicament, which doesn't make any sense. Who do you predict? That's not the bad word. I said predict. Who do you think will win this round? Just going to sit back and relax. Watch this. Evans is rushing his plugin. Oh, did the plugin work? It did work.
Yep, it did work.
Okay. All right. He's back in business.
Yep.
We got 3 minutes.
Ooh. Found something.
Kim thinks Meeks is going to win this round.
Kim. I thought we were friends.
You just lost a friend, Kim.
Yeah.
What did we talk about earlier? It's honestly.
Oh, come on, Kim, you're putting pressure on me now.
There you go.
All right. Evans, let's check in on Meeks since you think he's the winner here. Let's see what he's got. Oh, not bad. All very good. Got to wait for the finish. Hard to say.
It's a photo finish, as they say. A photo finish.
We should do do you guys, is there Chopped in Canada?
I think so.
The show Chopped?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
It's like a cooking show, but then there's then they have these platters.
Yep.
They lift it up to reveal. That's how we should do this.
We should do that.
Let's see what's going on here. Got some color adjustments. So Paul, you went in a different direction. You started off in one direction and then you changed.
I aborted. I did a hard abort.
You made a hard left.
A hard left.
Yeah.
So what I did was I went into the Lightroom presets. And then I just went through all of these guys.
Yep.
I like that one because I kind of like how it's blown out behind her. And then I just basically bumped the saturation of her lips to make them more red. Played around with the contrast a little bit. And
cool.
This is what I have with 30 seconds left.
Bruna loves her red lipstick. She's famous for that. I think every photographer I've ever seen her with had red lipstick. Yeah, Kim said she likes the fog. It does have a foggy look to it.
Yeah, I don't know. Something different. So whenever you're stuck, use the Lightroom presets to get some ideas.
All right. Finish up, guys. Look at those faces, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the intensity we have as we draw down. 15 seconds left. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited.
Hear a pin drop.
10, 9, 8, 7. Paul's done. He's like no fear at all. 6,
No fear. I've won.
5,
Guaranteed.
Yep.
4, 3.5. It's a long, hard pause on a 2. 1, and we're done.
Sweet. Hands up. Like,
Okay.
I'm being asked how old I am. I don't know if you're talking to me or not.
That's an HR.
I'm 21.
That's an HR question.
20. That's an HR question.
HR question.
All right. We will start with Paul. Paul's on the big screen. So Paul uses preset. Did you make any other adjustments other than the age?
I bumped her lips to bump the saturation in the lips to make it more red. Play around the contrast a little bit, the highlights, but I mean, this is pretty much it because I had like 3 minutes left. So I had to import my first edit and go this route.
Very nice.
I'm not a portrait person, so I'm not as good as
it's a nice preset.
The
only so my critique would be, other than when you bumped up the red in the lips, then you got a little bit of red in the acne or the skin imperfections.
True.
So maybe just a localized adjustment on the like paint the lips. You know what I mean with the paintbrush.
Yep.
Other than that, I like the preset. I think it looks good. And Kim mentioned too that the kind of looks foggy behind her and cool.
I'll call this the Foggy Dew preset.
The Foggy Dew.
First for $2.99 Canadian. It's a steal.
All right, let's go with Selorm. There we go. Damn, look at this pro. Look at this.
Oh man, I didn't finish.
What'd you do? What do you mean you didn't finish?
The color on the face doesn't match. It was the next thing was to use the select a color and make it match, but oh well.
It's too orange and contrasty in the face.
Yeah, the red and then the other one, but yeah.
Well, with another 30 seconds, you would have got it done.
Yeah.
I appreciate you not cheating like you did on the previous round.
Oh man. See,
I'm just kidding. Otherwise, it looks good. The skin looks good. Yeah. Good job, sir. Good job.
Good job, buddy.
Evans
is gonna crush it.
Yeah.
Crush it.
Boom. For my skin, I just used quickly did it in what's it called? Color Effects Pro. It's part of the Nick collection. I use the Nick collection. I've been using that for years. Whenever I need to do something quickly, but this portrait particular, I probably would have taken it into Lightroom on a regular edit because there's still some little tiny blemishes that I would have liked to paint it out in Lightroom. I mean in Photoshop, but Define 2. I mean Nick collection still did a pretty good job at smoothing out the skin and trying to match out the skin tones a lot better. Could have done a little bit more work on it.
What about the colors? Just curious.
Yeah. So the colors here, the background, right?
Someone just said it looks like fall in the background. Yeah.
Yeah. So the background, all I'm doing is I just try to kind of, I shifted the colors a little bit in Lightroom. From the tab, using the green tab, using the calibration tab as well. Just shifted a few colors here around. Just try to kind of give a little bit of a neutral vibe between the skin tones and the background as well.
Evans, I like the skin edit. I like the portrait edit, but I'm not feeling the color blushes on the side, like the orange. What did the Nick do that, or did you do that?
Yeah, no, the Nick did it because when I selected the skin in Nick, because the background has a little bit more of the skin tone colors in there. Okay. Normally, when I finish, I will bring it back in. Well, normally I would do this in Photoshop, and then I will paint it on the skin. But in Lightroom, I had to force myself to go to get it.
Got it. Nice.
You guys have just got 800 subscribers, so we can go ahead and end the show.
All right.
There you go.
Just kidding. We got one more photo.
Wow.
Very cool. All right, guys, we're gonna call this the lightning round.
Oh.
So we have time for closing remarks.
Right.
The lightning round, you're only gonna get 5 minutes. Go ahead and load that last photo up.
Okay.
This was taken of a couple gentlemen walking into the subway. I thought it looked cool. I don't know.
Hey, what's up, Brian? Brian is in the comments.
Thanks, Brian. I appreciate it.
Oh,
Can we get 801? Can we get 801? Am I being too good? I'm probably asking for too much. I'll just take the one.
Just ask. We need 801.
All right.
Yep. You guys should check out Brian's stuff in the comments too. He does a lot of
Brian's doing
light painting and
we're doing a workshop on the 21st.
Really great stuff.
Brian's pretty rad for sure.
Rad,
Thank you for staying with us too, by the way, Brian.
So we got 5 minutes for this photo?
5 minutes.
What?
Brian, was this shot on the A6000?
Yes, sir.
I can tell.
Hey, it's a crop sensor camera, guys.
I can tell by just the amount of noise at ISO 1600.
But the noise is good.
Yeah.
That's why we have
Give it a grainy look.
tool.
That's why you need to switch to Nikon.
No way.
Hold on, how do I mute his comments?
Selorm is no longer with Open Shutter.
We now have a vacancy. Oh, now everyone's blown up about. I shoot with a crop too, man.
Crop sensor.
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with the crop sensor. I have one. I have an A6000 here too.
It's not about the crop. It's the
Now
size.
we have the size matters, size doesn't matter.
Brian makes a good point in my vlog at 9 p.m. about it. So
Brian McGowan?
no, you.
Oh boy. About what? Size matters?
The meetup?
Oh,
You'll see.
okay.
You'll see.
Can't wait. 9 o'clock. Paul's vlog is coming out.
Yeah.
I think you should do a premiere.
I know I should, right? Eventually I'll do one.
Actually, I was just thinking of slapping a preset on this one. But no,
I don't know about you guys, but I am done.
What?
Yeah.
That was great.
Impossible. Man, this photo's tough.
Look at the smile on his face. He's so excited. He's already on eBay, like shopping or doing something. He's like, these guys ain't pros.
Oh, shit.
I'm having a hard time with this one.
This one's tough, man. This one
Really?
is tough. Yeah.
This has been easier.
Nah.
So I made it the lightning round.
Struggle.
Brian just wrote, my next vid is starring the middle. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, 'cause you like snuck up behind me. Yeah. F-22 is a lot better than a 747. Size doesn't matter. Oh, excellent point. Excellent point. But the 747 can carry a lot more people.
True.
Depends on what you're after. All right, we got 2 minutes left. 2 minutes in the speed round. It's actually a minute and a half. Let's just take a sneak peek. Someone said he was done, but yet he's still working on it. So I think he got bored.
The thing is, I might actually mess it up now. That's what's happening.
Look at the intensity. Let's see what Paul's working on here. Paul still, he doesn't know yet. He doesn't know. He's working on the white balance.
I'm struggling.
He's trying out different colors.
Yeah, this one's tough.
Brian says, go moody. deep curve, then lift the left side of the curve so it will look sweet.
Oh, Brian is cheating.
The other way. There you go. Yeah. So I lie. I did actually edit this photo. I just realized this is the only one. And I did that too. Yeah, I made it dark and moody as well.
Right now, that's what I do. Every image, as soon as I realize I'm struggling with it, I'm going dark and moody.
Back to moody.
Back to
what is that guy carrying on his backpack? A mini pylon?
We got 1 minute left.
So weird.
Because it's cool to shoot with pylons, Paul.
I know. Well, you'll see in the vlog at 9 p.m.
Oh, great. That's in there too.
Yeah.
All my shenanigans.
Everything. It's all going in.
If I can find this photo.
Did you post this on IG?
I never posted it. It's the only one that I guess I did edit this one. I'm just looking for it now. I don't know if I'll be able to find it in time because we only got 1 minute left.
Oh boy.
I don't know where it is. It's all right. Oh well. All right. 30-second warning.
What?
I have a question that needs answered. It's in the comments, guys.
What is it? Why do we put round pizzas in square boxes? Is that it? That's like a riddle. It's a Riddler.
I'm trying to distract you guys.
You know how hard it is to hold a round box? I used to work in a pizzeria when I was a kid.
Wow.
Can't imagine having to fold down.
Avatar.
All right, 10,
There you
9,
go.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lightning round is over.
Hands up.
Please make your images full screen.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
It's a tough one, man.
This time we're going to start with Selorm. Tell us about your shot. By the way, it was awesome. Go ahead.
All right, thanks. So yeah, of course, I was kind of struggling with the color, but at the same time, these kind of images, after a while, you just get a feel for them. Like black and white works well for these kind of images, and so I edited, of course, black and white, but in Lightroom, you can pull individual colors up and down. So the colors that I knew were strong in the background were green and yellow. So I black and white tab and I pulled the green and yellow all the way to the right. So it brightens those colors and leaves the other colors. That way the other colors can pop. And yeah, pretty much. And I put a little bit of a vignette around it, pulled it down to the middle. And I did a little dodge and burn. I had a brush that I had given a little bit of an exposure, and I lifted the shadows on that with a flow of about 20%. I went around the wall to kind of blend the dark and light a little bit so that it was smooth and not blotchy.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
Yeah, that's what
You paid a lot of attention to detail. Very nice. Very nice.
Like it.
Thank you.
All right, Paulie.
Yeah, buddy. You want to see my mess?
Actually, I like that.
Do you? Really?
Dark and moody, just like Brian said.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I like, to me, I found the three people distracted. I don't know who I'm supposed to look at. Like, who is the main subject in this photo?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll give you that.
Yeah. So I cropped it in last minute. I don't know. For some reason, I found the stairs a little bit.
Yeah. And that was the intention, was hopefully that you guys would crop it.
Yeah, like it wasn't like a leading line, so it wasn't really helping the image.
Yeah.
So I cropped it in last minute. I don't know. I was trying to do something with the pylon. I mean, if I had more time, I may have just desaturated everything and just kept the pylon in. Make it really weird.
That's why he caught my attention, because I was like, why does this dude have a pylon?
Yeah,
I can't imagine a scenario where you would need that.
I don't know, unless weird.
Brian said you cut his foot off, though.
Yeah, I did.
I was gonna say
I
that.
want to make up for it.
I cut his foot off, which is a no-no in photography.
Black Lawyer 123 says Paul might take this one. All right,
Really?
let's see. Let's see what Evans got here. Evans?
So, I didn't crop it. I also wanted to do the straighten up the perspective because that sign is not straight. Those are two things I couldn't get to. But what I did was go dark and moody as well, but not too dark, not too moody. But at the same time, there was a little bit of a yellow color cast, especially around the floor there. So I tried to neutralize them by shifting the colors a little bit here and there, and adjusting the white balance as well.
Very cool. I like it.
Good job, buddy.
Save that as a preset.
Yep. Sorry?
Call it the Dundas preset.
Oh.
Yep. I call it Dundas.
There you go.
Awesome, guys. That was fun. That was fun.
Cool.
I hope everybody else enjoyed that. I know it was fun for me anyways. I didn't have to do anything. Except for flying.
It was fun.
But
It's
Cool. It's good. I think we all learned something.
Brian was like, I have an idea. I'm gonna make you guys do all the work, and then and then we have a show.
Here's the pitch. You do everything. I do nothing. And it works.
That's like a true CEO. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
That was good. I think
I'll make $1 trillion. You guys make minimum wage and do everything for me. Thank you.
we all
And then you see us in the parking lot and you'll be like, hey, if you work harder, I might buy another Ferrari.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, let us know in the comments if you thought that was if you thought that was fun, or if you'd like to see something like that again. Maybe next time we can, I don't know, we could invite a fourth photographer on, or
like a
different rendition. I don't know, but I thought that was fun.
Yeah, it's cool.
You guys have any closing remarks for the remaining 9 people here with us today?
I think everyone stayed on, which is amazing. So thanks everyone for staying with us. Hopefully you guys had some fun of it, and hopefully maybe you learned something. It just goes to show you that we all have different takes on the same photo, and that's the great thing about photography, is that no photo is the same when you start to edit. So and the thing is that there are no rules either. You can break rules. So that's also a great thing about photography. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed to Brian, you are wrong. And then you can check the rest of us too and subscribe to us too. And yeah, this was fun.
All the links are already in there.
Yes, links are already in there. Every week we have a show on either one of our channels, and we'll display it on Instagram beforehand so you would know. And thank you for being here.
Awesome. Thank you guys for spending another Wednesday night with us. Like I always say, this is a community. We all share knowledge together, and we all grow together in our craft. The beauty of it is that you have 4 photographers, everybody with a different style, editing the same image, right? So it gives you a perspective of what to look out for sometimes when you're editing an image, and that's all this is about. So thank you guys for hanging out with us. We always appreciate you guys for being here. Without you, there is no show, right? So go out there, like us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, follow us, and don't forget to start using the hashtag OpenShutter. Yeah.
Done.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks so much. And if you're still with us, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. But the thumbs up really helps the algorithm, helps, hopefully more people see this video. If you're joining us after the fact, you didn't catch the live, then fast forward to the photos if you want. But I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much to the other 3 photographers for joining me tonight. And again, this is every Wednesday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, OpenShutter. Join us, and thank you so much. Peace.
Thanks. See you next week.
Peace, guys.